Hello, friends. How are you? I hope you all are doing good today. In my today's video, I'm going to discuss about how I got that job in Canada in a bank. I Most of you know that I have a job in one of the big five banks of Canada. I will try to share my experience how I landed up with this job. Hope that will help you. Okay, so let's start. Um, First of all, friends, I would like to tell you one thing, that before watching this video, I would like to tell you, go and check this link, because in that video I have shared how to get a job in Canada. So basically I already made a detailed video regarding how you can get a job in Canada. I do not want to repeat all those points again in order to save your and my time. uh, the basic points are all shared in that video, so just quickly watch that. And in this video I will share how I got a bank job, skill level B, which I needed. You Most of you know that you need a skill job to file your PR. If you don't know what is a skill job, I have another video, link is here, just go and check. Because when we file our PR, permanent residency application, we need to have experience in a skill job to get points against that, so that we can claim those points and we can get more points regarding our PR. So these are two things, how to get a job and what is a skill job. So guys, I must tell you that I was not having any banking experience back home in India. I was not in banking. In Canada as well, I was not in a bank. I never worked in a bank like most of the people work as a teller or customer care representative. We call that CSR. Before getting a job as a FSR, I'm working as a financial service representative in a reputed bank of Canada. There are top five banks in Canada, and thanks to God, I am working for one of the top banks. So I will not take much time. I will just explain you briefly. So basically what I did, I followed all the points which I shared in that video, which I just mentioned. So basically, if I tell you just in a recap, I was having my LinkedIn profile, which I prepared with the help of LinkedIn. I must say, you just watch that video. Okay, so I was having a LinkedIn profile and I was very active in searching the jobs. So I was looking at Indeed is a website, is a job portal in Canada. I was looking on Indeed and the company's website, on the bank's website. And while just browsing through all the website, wherever I'm getting the job, I was applying. It's not like that, my dear, you apply one job and you get a call from that job. No, it's not like that. You really need to apply tons of jobs and then you hear. So basically what happened, I was having a good LinkedIn profile, and I was browsing my LinkedIn. I was connecting people to help me in getting a job, and then I saw there was a job opening for a reputed bank, and for a good position. Like generally people start from CSR, but the position was for FSR. So I thought, if I will get a position of FSR, because that's a skill job and that's level B. So if I get a job as a FSR, from day one my experience will be counted for my PR application. So my goal was to get 1 year experience ASAP, so that I can file my PR application. Most of you know that I came in Canada as a student for doing my MBA. So I did studies for 2 years, and after 2 years, generally immigration gives you work permit for 3 years. So I was having a work permit for 3 years, and I really wanted to get my PR ASAP, because if you have a work permit for 3 years and you exactly file PR after 1 year from the completion of your course, still 2 years, like just go like this. um, when you get your work permit after 2 3 months, you actually start working. And after completing your job, like completing 1 year of your job, then it takes a few months to arrange the papers, not few months, at least one month to arrange all the papers, and then you file. So I wanted to finish up all the process in 2 years. That's why I wanted to have a skill job. But if you get a CSR job, that's good too. So I saw a posting on LinkedIn. I applied. They, like, that branch contacted me. I sent to many branches, but no one reverted. I was in Nanaimo. I sent so many companies in Nanaimo. No company replied my email or my application. But then I saw this opening in Vancouver, applied for that. That bank reverted me, HR contacted me, and I got an interview. First round was telephonic round, and then I got a personal in-person interview call as well. So when I was giving the interview, a person told me that HR person told me that the only thing what they saw in my resume, which attracted them, was the certification which I was having with my MBA. MBA is fine. MBA is not required for this job, but the certification I did, that is IFIC, IFIC. A link I will share in description box. That is investment funds in Canada. That's a certification you required for the for advising jobs. Basically, this certificate, this is a certification which you required for get license for mutual fund trading, for mutual fund, like basically you are licensed for mutual fund advising and doing all those like trades and everything. So uh, that was the thing they were looking in the candidate. So I just wanted to mention here, I did this course while I was doing my MBA. So I did not wait to finish my MBA. I finished that with my MBA only. Generally, there are two courses which are famous in Canada for any banking job in Canada. For CSR or teller, you do not need any certificate. But if you have that, then banks consider that as an asset. So first, as I mentioned, IFIC, Investment Funds in Canada, that is done by CSI. I will share the link again in the description box. Another is Canadian Securities Course, CSC. But honestly speaking, well, I did both of them. First, I did IFIC. I did during my MBA only. I think I was in second semester. I finished that, and CSC I finished while my internship. But CSC you don't require. Generally, you IFIC is good, not generally, but for like FSR position, financial representative position, IFIC is a good, like, because IFIC is comparatively easy than CSC, because CSC has two levels. Excuse me. So basically, CSC has two exams. Part one, you need to study, and then you need to write the exam, and then you need to pass it, and then you read another book and you write the second second exam. So to have CSC certification, you need to write two exams, and honestly speaking, you don't need that. For FSR position, IFIC is good enough, and that's cheaper. When you're new to Canada, money is of course very important. It's always important though, but IFIC I feel is comparatively so easy. Um, if you understand finance, it's so easy for you. Like, few of my friends just studied for 1 week and they wrote the exam because their background was finance. But for me, I never worked in bank, so honestly speaking, it was difficult for me. I studied, and when I wrote, I think at that time I finished it almost 3 years before. At that time, it cost $600. So at that time I was a student. Definitely that was costly for a student. $600 are so much. So but and I failed it first time. So I did not pass the exam first time, but then I paid again because then I have to write the exam again, right? So but then I planned, I studied, and yes, they give you some you can buy some practice tests. So then you practice test, correct your corrections, like if you will have practice tests, then you will be more much more comfortable for the final exam, because it is a multiple choice question exam. And if you have already done practice exams, I think they give in a package, you can just check on their website, I don't remember exactly, but I think they give decent amount, 5 6 practice exams at least. So if you do that, you will be more like practice, you will have more practice to write the original exam. And one tip I would like to give you of what I did in my second exam, like I think they put some 5 to 6 questions of numerical, like if because it's so much theory, so for theory you get so confused that what should be the right answer. But for numericals, like it has 4 answers, so if your answer is matching for one of four, then you're sure, right, that okay, your answer is correct. So if you make sure like your numericals are correct, numericals are not that much, but I'm sharing my experience, and that if you make sure your numericals are correct, chances that you will pass the exam is much higher in comparison. If you think if you leave the numericals, like I think 60% is the passing mark. Yes, 60% is the passing mark. So generally people, you can check on the website, I'm sorry, I'm not sure, but you can check on the website currently that what's the current criteria at that time. I'm discussing at that time what it was, I'm just discussing that. So but what the main thing, that people fail this exam only 1 or 2 marks, because I have few friends, and I also missed by 1 or 2 mark only, not much. So people just miss it by few marks. So if you will make sure your numericals are correct, then chances of passing the test is pretty much higher. um, that's all about the marks and exam. And one thing I would also like to tell you, to save your money, people buy books, but when you are in Canada, I believe PDF is fine too, because we have good internet connection over here, so you can download it anywhere, at your workplace, in bus, or anywhere, and you read on your phone and all that. So it's pretty like easy to use. So I just bought the PDF copy, I did not buy the book, so I saved few dollars on that, and from those few dollars I bought the practice exams, which helped me in passing the course. Those are the two tips I would like to share. And when you have this course, when you have this certification, please put that on your resume. And if say you're enrolled in the exam, like you enrolled in this certificate and you're writing the exam, maybe after a month or maybe after 10 days, and you got a job interview, please write in your resume that you're writing the exam on this date. Or if you haven't booked the exam, then please write you're willing to do this exam, because if you will write this in your resume, your employer, bank will see, okay, this person knows this course, and they will be more willing to contact you instead of a person who doesn't know about this course, or who is not willing to do this. Because FSR is a very starting position after CSR, that's financial services representative position, and all the banks need that. So that's a uh, very basic start being on the career path of a financial advisor. Then you have other certifications also, which you do eventually when bank says, like bank will say, hey Poonam, if you want to grow, you want this position, you need to finish PFE, or you need to finish CFP in certain months, and they will give you the chart. So the main thing is to start it. And IFIC is a good course, a good certificate to start. And if you really want a career in the investment industry in Canada or in banking industry. So this is a good start. But if you still have some question, I tried, my dear, whatever I could share with you. I just tried so that you guys can be helpful from my experience too. That's all I did for my job, and thank God everything went well, and I landed up with a banking job, and I got a job as a FSR only. And after 1 year, I filed the PR with my family, and all of us got the PR. So that's all. Feel free if you have any further question. I will love to help you whatever I can. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Thank you so much for your love. Bye bye.